Hello and welcome to Insights from. So a week ago or so, someone, they asked me about their ex-boyfriend, like how it seemed like
they had to think like how to do something, like if they were to, touch them a certain way or to do whatever, like it seemed like they were just very calculating, and then they would just stop all of a sudden, like it was just completely unnatural doing these, like social things. So this is what I have to say. Throughout my life, and I gotten better, but there definitely been times where I definitely have been very calculating, oh, I think that this is how something should be like, so I'm gonna do it this way, and so it just seems unnatural. And this actually happens quite a bit, especially in terms of dating and stuff, meeting girls or things like that. I'd read books you should do this, and so I would do it, and then but it wasn't natural, so it would look very strange. Or I'd I'd always be thinking maybe, all right, so it's been I kind of time things in my head, okay, it's been X amount of minutes since I said this, maybe I can compliment her now. Of course, not just dating, but just even day-to-day conversations, interactions with people. I would just have this calculation to me. So this is something that I think is very common in a lot of people with autism. So why is this? What is this, what I call faking social skills? Why? Okay. The reason is that it is not natural for us. That's why it looks so natural, because it is not natural, a lot of these social skills things. And this is something that has to be taught, and even when it's taught, because it is taught, it's not something that's done fluidly. Something, it's not like eating or drinking. For some people, social skills, it's easy as eating food or drinking water. It isn't that way. It's like you're maybe you have a really hard time doing math, so you do math, you have to really think about it. Maybe you realize that you messed up, so you have to go back over again. That's kind of like how it's with social skills for many of us, well, pretty much all of us with autism. Over time we do get better, but they remain an issue. So how this unnaturalness, it's not something that can easily go away. If you're in a relationship with someone, you have to understand that this is who they are, and you just have to kind of say, you have to just tell them what you want them to do. You have to say, I like it when you stroke me like this, or I want you to hug me, or I want, don't be sorry, don't think about it as much, just be here with me, that's what you have to do. Now, if you are someone with autism and you're always calculating, thinking things, try to let that go. That can be hard to do, but because without that thinking process, sometimes engaging in social situations can be a bit challenging. I understand that, because I've been there. Over and over again I've been there. So you just have to put yourself out there. You have to let it go. Now, letting it go is not necessarily easy. What is it? Technique, though? Here's a technique. Meditation. Just meditate. Take deep breaths. Don't really allow, if you have thoughts, just let them roam around in your head, but don't dwell on them. See what happens. So I'm sure that there's a lot more I can talk about in this, but it's just not coming to me right now. But anyway, I thank you for watching today's video. I wish everyone an awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you.